All right, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Joining us in the studio right now is Amin Samji, who works for ITR, and this is a workforce management company.
Correct.
And last week there was a story about the Empire Ballroom at West Edmonton Mall. They're using a fingerprint device to tell whether or not people were clocking in on time or not for work. And the privacy commissioner came out and said it's perfectly fine to use something like this. Good news for you guys.
Yeah, that's great news for us.
It is interesting though, because this isn't new technology per se, because other people have been using fingerprint technology, biometrics, in the past.
For quite some time, yeah.
Right.
We've been ourselves over a decade now.
Yet it's new to Alberta?
No, actually, for us, we've been selling it for about 12 years now.
Okay,
yeah.
so mainly it was just the complaint then, I guess, is one of the things that brought it to light. Yeah. There's been a couple of complaints, but each time they keep coming out and saying that privacy is okay. So explain to us a little bit how it works.
Okay. When an employee is first hired, they're enrolled into the clock. This basically is a time clock. The time clock learns that person's hand.
Okay.
What it does, it measures so many points on your hand, length, width, dimensions. So it's not taking a fingerprint. What it's doing is taking a mathematical equation of your hand. Okay. Okay, and turning that into an image, basically. Okay. So a combination of your PIN number plus that mathematical equation of your hand is what is being recorded.
Right. Why is something like this necessary?
Well, think of it this way. You've got punch cards, you've got swipe cards for an employer to manage. This is a much better system for an employer, and it's a much better system for the employee. Instead of having your time card sitting there for everybody to see what hours you work, what overtime you're getting, this is private for you as well, as an employee.
Now, it's good for the employer as well, because of course then nobody else can punch a card for anybody and that sort of thing.
The buddy punching is the big thing, right? You get away from that. So, Rob, you can never punch me in. I can go for golf early on a Friday afternoon or something.
Right. Okay, well, show me how it works then. So,
so I'm enrolled into this clock.
All right.
I use my PIN number, 7860, and I punch in, basically.
And that's it. So because nothing happened, you know that you're in okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
if you know my PIN number, which is 7860, and then hit enter, and then put your hand in.
All right. Now just turn it like this.
Yeah.
And do I press down on the? No, I don't.
See where the pegs are?
Yeah.
And say try again.
Right.
Exactly. So you're not getting it in. Even if you know, try it again.
Okay. Enter. And so I put it there. And again, so obviously it knows it's not you.
It's not me.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So unless you were to cut off my hand and use it that way, you're not getting in.
I don't need to play golf that badly. But now looking at some of this, because fingerprints are used in other types of machines as well. But part of the concern was privacy. Is that an issue with this type of machine?
Not really.
As far as giving up privacy and having other people know too much about you or where you might be.
There is no privacy issue whatsoever, because like I said, it is a mathematical equation of your hand. There's nothing to do with you personally. The machine doesn't know you. Okay. But would the employer not know that mathematical equation is of my hand? And I mean, isn't that part of it? Is that the machine doesn't know me, but someone somewhere can identify that, can they not? In the software, obviously, you're tracking that employee's time. Right. So that PIN number that we're using, along with that mathematical equation, is that employee's in-punch, out-punch. Right. Would it be a far step to think that something like this could be used, because there are other technologies down the road that they could track people a little bit more about somebody that you might want? I'm sure we can go take it to the extreme if we wanted to. Certainly, yeah. Right. But in terms of this thing, not really. This one's fine. And this is something that you say is being used now, and people don't have to worry about it if they see it? Not really. How have you seen your business grow over the last? This has actually become mainstream. I mean, about 10 years ago, the swipe cards, the access cards, the prox readers, the barcode readers were the norm. Now this is becoming the norm. It has been the norm for a good 8 to 10 years. Well, I mean, thanks very much for coming by and letting us know that. We've got his company's website is located on our website at citytv.com. If you'd like to find out more about this type of thing, actually, I just by chance picked up this magazine. It's Scientific American. It just came out, and it actually has a segment on biometric fingerprinting and biometric IDs and stuff. So, so something you can look into as well. We're going to take a quick break right now. Be back with more BT in just a moment.